Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are going to create an August monthly for my Patreon member, Julie. I often do two monthly spreads in one video, or two spreads for custom Patreon members. But because this is a monthly, number one, I wanted to get it out the door to Julie, but also I wanted to kind of show you how I would decorate a monthly using a non-Planner Kate sticker kit. My lighting is weird right now. So I thought that we would just do this video for Julie separately. So as you can see, this is an outdated monthly, and don't worry, we're not going to cover up with my white pen every single date, but I do want to cover up the July 2023 because we are 2 years past these dates. So Julie had requested specific stickers from this Stripes and Florals Volume 5 sticker book from Keleva Plan. So that's what we're going to use. And I'll show you those momentarily. I like using a white gel pen sometimes for cover-ups because I feel like it's just a little bit of a cleaner cover-up than using correction tape because you need less of it. So the stickers that Julie has requested are these blue and yellow. Just confirm. Yes, the blue and yellow. This is Stripes and Florals Volume 5, and these blues and yellows are so pretty. So I'm really excited to use them. I feel like they're perfect for August. Now, we do also have this July on the divider here, so I'm going to cover that up, but it's going to take a minute to dry because I'm covering it up on like a laminated section. So in the meantime, I do have these Planner Kate, these Planner Kate date headers, and I want to use them, or these date dots, I want to use them for the dates. So I think that I'm going to use the yellow, and these will just go right over the current dates that we have in the spread. The other thing I didn't really consider is these cross sections. So I may need to do some adjusting there to kind of get that part figured out. But I like these little dots. These are the same dots that come in Planner Kate kits, but they're perfect for really any planner. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get these, like finish putting these in, and then we'll come back. Before I finish putting these down, I want to show you that, oh no, I messed up. I just realized August starts on a Friday, not a Saturday. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, what I was going to show you was that I do actually need one of the bottom slots. I thought I needed two, and I was like, well, that worked out pretty perfectly, but I need one. Now, the beauty of Planner Kate stickers is that these are just so easy to move, especially with my tweezers. All I need to do is just slide it under and shift these over. But oh, I'm so annoyed at myself for messing that up. Okay, we are now covered. So let's come through with the florals because we want to add the actual stickers that Julie requested into this spread. So I also went ahead and covered up the holidays using my white gel pen, but you can still see a little bit of it. So we're going to clean that up throughout this. So what I'm going to do here, just to kind of cover up that tab a little bit, is put that sticker down. And then we're going to continue with these across the top. But I don't want them to be too high up because I still want to put down August. So I'm just using kind of a little bit here and there. The sticker book keeps opening up. Let's put something down to kind of combat that. Put this right here. Then let's do another small one, and we'll trim everything once all the stickers are down. And this is like a similar setup to how I used to do my monthlies when I was using stickers that weren't kits back in, I don't know, 2020. What year would that have been? This one, actually, we're going to be able to use both sides of this. Let me grab my scissors. I guess 2023, because I think I used Planner Kate kits in my Happy Planner because they are sized for Happy Planner Classic and the monthly. I think I used those in 2024 completely. And then I've been using them in 2025, but in my Moxie Life planner. And then we just need one more up at the top here. The struggle of pulling stickers up. Just right over here. Okay, now we'll do our trimming. Trying to give this a really clean cut so that it fits perfectly in Julie's planner. Struggling a little bit with this, which is weird. Why can't I get this right? Perfect. There we go. You could also use a knife for this, but because this is such a big cut, I prefer using a scissor. And then I'm just going to go around the tab. I may need to use a little bit smaller of a precision scissor on that part. Okay, we're good with this, but let's take out my tiny scissors for this part right over here. So you can still see that a little bit. Good. There. Okay, now we have the colors down, and that's always like a big factor because you want to make sure that you know what colors you want to use throughout the spread. Then I'm going to take a sidebar sticker and pop this in right over here that Julie can list out anything that she needs to take care of through the month. And then we actually need the letters for August. So I have Alpha Basics Volume 3 here. I think that this blue would be really pretty. These letters are a little bit small. I actually wanted to check on Alpha Basics Volume 4, which I didn't have near me because at the time of filming this video, these I think are better. The sticker book hasn't actually released. So I tend to keep AUGUST. I tend to keep stickers that haven't released yet in one section in my office. But we'll use these. Okay, GU. These I think are better. They're going to just be a little bit bolder and you'll be able to see them better. And let's take August. A. We don't have 2025, but we do have Date It by Mojo Jojo Plans. These are going to be black. So I'm trying to decide if I actually want to use them or not, because I feel like, I've said this before, but when stickers are in the planner, like when pages are in the planner itself, I don't know that Julie really needs this to say 2025. So I think we may leave it as is. Now, the sticker book does have these day of the week headers. The only thing is that the Monday and Friday are a very light yellow, and I'm not entirely sure that I want to use them. However, I do need boxes. And because some of the boxes are also the light yellow, I'm thinking that we will use them so that we have that consistency. But because these are light, I'm going to go in and cover up the days of the week because I don't want you to see them underneath. So we'll use my pen. Oh, and I still have to solve this issue down here. I just remembered. We'll get there as we get through the actual dates. Right now, I feel like we're still decorating and covering up. But I'm determined to get this spread out to Julie the date that I'm filming it because I want her to be able to use it for the month of August. And I feel like lately, see, it's really hard to see the Monday. I don't know that I want to do it this way. I have my Planner Kate headers, which I really love. And I'm thinking that we may shift to these if I can find, I don't really have the right blue. I do have the right yellow. I mean, this yellow down at the bottom is kind of the perfect yellow for this. We can include blue in other spots. I think that that's a better choice. As I was putting it down, I really felt like I wasn't being able to see the words. Anyway, I was saying, we know with the post office lately, there's like no guarantee things. There was a recent Live Love Posh release that went from Texas, where Live Love Posh is headquartered, to Arizona before it came to me in New Jersey. It's like sisterhood of the traveling planner product. So anyway, I want to get this out to Julie. Okay, now what I want to do is come back in with boxes on the dates that Julie has requested. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days that she's requested boxes. What I'm going to do is use these smaller boxes. So we need a box on the 1st, then the 9th. Let's kind of put these up here. The 12th and 16th. 12th, the 16th, the 19th, 23rd, and 21st. So we're going to put 19. I may do a bigger one. I have some of these bigger boxes, but because I'm not entirely sure what the boxes are for, I feel like some things warrant a big box and some things warrant a small box. So we're going to do these small boxes, and then let's say it's something that Julie needs to write bigger for. Let's say she has a birthday party. Maybe she writes, like, they could also be bills, but she could write a bill in here, or she could write like birthday party and then the details beneath it. And then let's do the 23rd. Actually, I'm going to do, we need the 31st. So, okay, for the 31st, here's what we're going to do. Put this here. No, I don't want to do it that way. Okay. I'm trying to make too many decisions at once. Let's get back to the 23rd. I wanted to use a yellow because we don't really have yellow on that side much. And then let me put this back down here. And we're actually going to do a monthly. Do I want to do the regular trick or do I want to do the monthly boxes trick? There's like 2 different tricks that I could go for here. I think first up, I'm actually going to grab monthly boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans and see if I have the color I need for this. The blue is really like a very bright blue. So I don't know if that's going to work the way that I want it to. I think we're just going to do the OG monthly boxes trick. And if you haven't seen this yet, maybe you will learn something new. So I'm going to kind of eyeball the size of this. I'll probably need to cut it a little bit shorter, but for now, actually, that was pretty good. We have a teeny tiny bit more. So first up, you want to take some sort of sticker paper. You're going to cut out the shape of the monthly box twice. I buy this sticker paper in bulk, and I mostly use it for shipping labels to mail out these spreads and other things, but you want, you need 2 of them. And then let's take off the headings. Now we're going to peel half of one of these and pull it back to create a triangle. And then we're going to put this down on the page. Whoops. But keep it peeled back. Then we'll take the other one and do the same thing. And then as we're taking this one up, you're going to take the sticky part, put them on each other. This may actually be easier to first put this part down. I feel like I'm doing like planar origami here. Put this down. Okay. Perfect. Now we have a full box for the 24th and a full box for the 31st. So what we're going to do is this will default to the 24th. And then when you turn it this way, we have the 31st, which I'm actually just going to put right here too. And then we needed a sticker for the 31st. So now Julie has full boxes for each of them, which is perfect. It's like a slightly time-consuming trick. I feel like it's more time-consuming because I was trying to talk through it than it actually is. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Okay, now we are completely finished with the functional part of the spread. We have, oh no, not this part. So, well, almost. I was going to say, we do have everything in here that Julie needed, which was the goal, right? So now what I want to do is come in with a little bit more floral throughout. And that's also going to help clean up those extra white lines. And what I try to do is still give enough room for a little bit of writing throughout, because I feel like I put a lot in my monthly spread, but not everyone does. But maybe Julie wants to jot in like taking out the trash or something, you know, what she's watching on TV, and she still will have the room to be able to do that here. For this one, maybe we go over a little bit wider. So let's take a larger sticker out, because I don't want them to like be too obvious of cover-ups. We just kind of want to add in some pretty decor, but we also have the goal of covering up. That's good there, but then we need a teeny tiny one for right here. So I know there was a teeny one. That's a little bit too big. I feel like there was a tiny floral somewhere. You know what I could do here? I still have the like remnants that I cut off from the top. So we can use that like right there and then grab my knife and do that. All right. Then what's next? We have one down here that needs to be covered. So I actually think I'm going to continue with the theme of using up the other remnants. Use what you have. And then we still have this one. So for this section, I think that I want to actually put a quote in because we really have to cover up most of that box. So I have Rainbow Quotes, Volume 3 by Kel of a Plan. And I'm looking for a quote that will fill up most of the box, but not too big. So we're going to do live each day with a thankful heart and watch your world change. You can still see a tiny bit of the white there, but such is life. I don't think it's going to be like a massive problem. And then we still have a lot more stickers that we can use. So I thought that it would be pretty to come in with this yellow stripe down here. Because we have all these days that are not part of August as monthly spreads go. use these to come across just to sort of add something fun. Now, I am seeing that this yellow is different than the yellow from Planner Kate that I pulled out. However, I really like this color yellow with the flowers. I think that it matches really nicely, so I'm not worried about it. When using florals, I feel like you have a lot of flexibility with color because there's a lot of variation in those colors. Okay, now let's look for a quote that's maybe a little bit wider that's going to fit nicely here. So that's Rainbow Quotes Volume 3. I think I'm going to grab Volume 2 and take a look at these as well, because I feel like these sizes may be a little bit better. Let's do Planning a Life I Love, because August 1st is National Sticker Day. Nope, National Planner Day. I keep messing that up. Is this gonna fit? Can we do it here? That's not great, is it? Okay, we're gonna fix this. I have so many stickers on me. Okay, first step, cover this line. Next, take Planning a Life, get it just not too high. There we go, Planning a Life I Love. I think that that looks really cute. Perfect. Okay, I don't know that I need to fill anything in that section, but let's come back. Whoops, we were sliding. And I'd like to bring in a little bit more floral down at the bottom and then down here as well. So I sort of want to continue this here. And then we'll take my knife. I don't know if this sticker book is still available or not, but if it is, I'll link it in the description for you. There's like a tiny little black mark right here that's bothering me. So just use, whoops, I feel like I made it worse. There we go. My white pen to clean that up. And then let's do just one more floral down here at the bottom, because we've got this little lonely spot down here. And then I have one more idea and then we're set. So we're gonna add in a cute little floral right there. Let's trim it. Okay, final plan is that I want to take these bullet points and create a space for Julie to use them in the sidebar. So I'm actually going to take an Archer and Olive stencil because I like to be able to slice these bullet points, but I want them to be clear. Like I want the what I was using to look at these to be clear so I could visualize where halfway through was. And then we'll take our bullets and put them here. I think I'm going to use just the blues and greens for this. Okay, yeah, I feel like the half bullet not only gives you more space to write, but also takes up less space on the page, and you get double the amount. That's not the color I want. I want the light blue. You get double the amount of bullets when you do it this way. This one here. And we just need one more navy. Ta-da! Okay, I think that this spread came out so pretty, and I hope that Julie loves it, and I hope that you like it as well. I will link whatever I used in the task description that is still available, hopefully this one, but I would guess that Alpha Basics is available because it's brand new, although it does sell out quickly because it's a popular sticker book. So thank you, excuse me, so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.